So I'm excited about this video. It just came in the mail today. It's a Corgi emergency services set that was released back in 2000. It's got a fire engine and 3 Ford Transit vans. So we're going to be taking a look at all of those. So I'm going to get right on into it. So the first one I want to take a look at is the Ford Transit police van that came in it. And this has a different look to it. As you can see on top, it's got 146 and a big orange dot. Along the hood, it says police in the front on both sides. I think I'm going to turn off the light for this one to get a better look. Examining it from side to side, right behind it, it says police, and looks like a back door behind where the driver would sit. And I like the look of this back here with the yellow and orange stripes on it. That's definitely different. I don't think I've ever seen that on any police vehicle like that before. So that's really a different look to it. And the other thing too about this, it's got yellow on the bottom and then that orange stripe going down the side on both sides. That's definitely different. So it's definitely it gives it a different look, and it's very unique. Don't think I've ever seen any type of a police vehicle with these colors on it. So that's what's different, and it's pretty cool for a Ford Transit van. Believe the scale is 1/64th for this one, as well as the other two, so that it definitely doesn't look as big, but it is definitely has quite an interesting look to it. So that's pretty cool. Take that one out of the way. And the next one is a Paramedic Ford Transit van. And this one, I have to say, looking at it from the front, emergency written on top and then paramedic written backwards. Got a back door behind both the passenger and the driver side. That's pretty cool. Just got a stripe behind the two windows at the back, so that's different. And then looking at it from the side, it says paramedic on both sides behind both the driver and passenger windows. And the thing that stands out to me about this one is the fact that it has is that it's green, but it's also got the yellow checkered pattern. I don't think I've ever seen any emergency vehicle like this where it's got those colored patterns, let alone for a paramedic vehicle. I don't think I've ever seen that. So, and it kind of makes me think a little bit about my Oxford ambulances with their with some of the colors they have on those. So that's kind of makes me think of those ones. But I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. So it's pretty unique and interesting, and it's really cool. And I like that one. So for a paramedic van, that's pretty different, unique, and I like that. And then the next one is a fire rescue unit van. Now this one just looks like any normal fire vehicle. It's obviously painted red. It's identified as a rescue unit because it's a van. But there's no, that's the other thing about the Ford Transit vans in this set. They don't have any lights on top of them. It just says fire, paramedic, and police. So, as you can see right there, fire written on the front of it. And then it's the same thing on the other side. And the other part that stands out to me is the yellow stripe that it has on both sides. You know, I don't think I've ever seen any emergency vehicle or fire vehicle with yellow down the side of it. You know, I guess it's different in all countries. Um, you know, this one, since it's from the UK, I guess that's what they have. Those stripes down the side of it. I'm not too sure. Looking at it from the back, it's identified as the same thing on the sides. But I really like the yellow and orange colored stripes on both sides. That's definitely got quite a unique look to it. So that's pretty cool. I still think that this van is quite unique and interesting for a fire vehicle. Um, Looks very much like one. Is just without the lights. It's on top. It's just different. So, but other than that, I really, it's a pretty cool van to have in my collection. And then the best for last, I have the Volvo fire engine. Now this one looks an awful lot like the Corgi, the other Corgi fire engine that I featured in two of my other videos. Um, the same, it says the same thing. It says City Fire Brigade on it. Let me zoom in real quick. And it's got the logo on the door. It says Fire Brigade. And it's also got the retractable ladder on it. So that's pretty cool. It can be taken on or off. Just going to keep it on for this video. At the back here, you see it's got the pumps, or the place where they hook up the hose at. So that's pretty cool. Very interesting and unique looking. And I like the colors on the back of this one. I think it's the same thing on the other one. It's got the yellow and orange stripes, so that's pretty cool. And it just looks realistic, like a real fire engine, so it's pretty cool. Especially got the two, I don't know, what do you call it? The two lights. I think I saw somewhere they were called beacons, but I could be wrong. So I don't want to give out the wrong information, but I think that's what I heard. Getting a close-up, fire written on the front of it, identifying that it's a fire engine. It's got the Volvo sign right there on the grill, so that's pretty cool. Again, I think this one is the same as the other one, 1/36th, possibly 1/43rd scale. But when you take a look up close at what it looks like next to the vans, very much smaller in scale for the vans. But that's pretty cool. And I think this set, even though it was released back in 2000, I think it's a pretty interesting, it would definitely go great in any collection you have, especially if you collect these types of vehicles. So that's pretty cool. As far as getting the set, for sure, if you were to come across it, it's definitely worth the money, and especially since it was released 24 years ago. So it's well over 20 years old. It's pretty interesting, and I really love having this in my collection. Goes well with all my other British emergency vehicles I have. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and favorite, and hit the bell for post notifications if you like these types of videos. Be sure you show this to your friends, family, or whoever you think might like this type of stuff. So hope you all enjoy, and I will catch you in the next video.